Peace and love, family. It's your boy, Brother Jay, with another episode of Voice in the Wilderness. And today we want to talk about Nolan Wells, the murder of Nolan Xavier Wells in Mississippi. And what happened to Nolan Wells is something that we've seen throughout our history. Black people going out with white people and randomly coming up dead. The sister that went to a sleepover. The young brother in Louisiana that went out with a white friend and the white friend's mother turns up dead. In Mississippi alone, there was a black man, Trey Reed, found hanging from a tree. They said was suicide. A black baby was shot by the police recently in Walmart. And then Nolan Wells on 4th of July is found missing. But the phone was tampered with, and the boat took some weird directions. And he came ashore that there was no pictures taken of his body. There was no pictures published at the initial autopsy in Mississippi. But what we do know is the family immediately wanted to do an independent autopsy because we know the history of the racist evilness of white people that goes on against black people in Mississippi. All of America is racist. All of the states in America are racist, but Mississippi is on another level of racism. So when the medical examiner gets the body in Washington, D.C., the throat structure is missing. The back of the head has red discoloration. Lungs and other organs are missing. So you won't be able to determine how Nolan Wells died. My suspicion is that if you're removing the throat and discoloring the back of the head, he was either struck in the back of the head and strangled to death, and then his body was thrown in the sea, because you can't even determine whether he drowned or not because the organs were removed. Nolan Wells was more than likely murdered by someone, and there's a major cover-up in the state of Mississippi. Nolan Wells family, you have to continue to fight because the Mississippi law enforcement is banking on you to give up, go for a lawsuit and wrongful death settlement. They'll shell out money to you, but the killers will remain free. There needs to be justice for Nolan Wells, and the killers or killers of Nolan Wells need to be behind bars. Peace and love, family. It's your boy, Brother Jay, with another episode of Voice in the Wilderness.